am down here in the studio corner, and I don't have the big lights set up. Apologies. I have been rushing like crazy to be able to be ready. So, oh my God. Just set up the laptop that if you were following at all, a little bit of vlogging. Hi, Renee. A little bit of vlogging that I did during me and Olivia and her best friend's road trip. Hi, Sandy. Thank you. You'll know that I brought my laptop and forgot the cord. Big mistake. But now we catch up. So there will be some videos over on the vlog channel. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for being here. There will be videos over on the vlog channel as I get them done. Holy cow, it is so hot. I came home to an absolute heat wave. Oh, Sandy. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Now I will tell you sorry if this is bouncy. It's on this lighted tripod. Hi, Andrea. So yes, there was so much refreshment of the body, mind, and soul happening. But also my back hurts and my ass hurts, like my tailbone and my hip. And this, I don't know what I've done, but I threw this damn rib out again. But great news, I see the, hi Dennis, thanks for being here. I see the chiropractor tomorrow morning. So how perfect is that? Not perfect that I threw this damn rib out again, but perfect that I do get to see him tomorrow, and he will hopefully fix all of my woes. Vicky, thank you for being here. Sorry, this light is like right in the way. Someday we will have the studio shed. Someday. And God, that'll be amazing. Someday we'll have the studio shed where we can record and hang out and all of that and live stream. But in the meantime, here we are. Hello, Melinda. Hello, Anne. Renee, the concert was amazing. Amazing. But as happens with every trip, something has to go wrong. And this time, what it was, I lost all of my photos and footage, other than the ones that I put on Instagram because they were already on Instagram. Luckily, Olivia and her best friend got some footage and some photos, and Olivia has created a Google Drive for all of us to upload everything from the trip. And so I'll pull from that, excuse me, in putting the vlog together. What I'm going to try this time, excuse me, God, what I'm going to try this time, a little bit different, is I'm going to, I'm going to do a nutshell version of the trip, like a nutshell vlog, like a little bit of everything that we did with like voiceover, and just kind of cruise through the whole thing. And then possibly, you know, some other videos that go a little more in depth. But the reality is I didn't record any like super long shots while we were there. A little here, a little there, but nothing like, no like super long shots. And so because it, like, you guys had asked, please vlog a little, and so I did. I put some videos up almost every day on Frugal Family Flies Again, or at least every couple days. Hello, Pamela. Thank you, my darling. Yes, so many amazing memories. And then little bits here and there on my current obsession, specifically about the coffee and finding, oh my God, finding Southern Butter Pecan in Seattle. I have the last little bit of it in the fridge. I'm saving it for like a special moment. Like once I finally get out, like tomorrow morning or the next morning, hi Phyllis, and get the peaches thinned out, which by now is going to be an exercise in futility, but I'm going to do it anyway. I will celebrate with the last of that Southern Butter Pecan creamer. Sorry, I'm sweating so bad, and you have the background noise. Hi, Renee. the background noise of the air intake right there, and this damn fan is just doesn't want to work. I don't know why. I have it hooked up. I don't know what its problem is. Maybe I need to get a new fan. That's unfortunate. This one was a sponsored one. Might have to do an update on it. An update video. Yeah, Renee, so you saw my video. Okay, so yes, over on my current obsession, I did a quick little vlog, little short of what I came home to, at least in the front yard. There was a heat wave while we were gone. There was a heat wave, but then there was also like a monsoon situation, and stuff didn't get watered enough. We'll say that. Stuff did not get watered enough. Ooh, I have tissues here. Hallelujah. Jesus. So luckily a lot of it was, you know, already neglected anyway, and so it wasn't like a huge loss. And I have plans for, you know, garden stuff to be out every morning working either on the studio shed or the the yard, the gardens. There's so much to do. Oh my God. Kitty is out and about. We hung out this morning, but she's mad at me. Hello, Kristen. I did do a quick little video over on Frugal Family Flies Again. And yeah, Kitty, she was excited to have us come home, but she also very definitely was not pleased with us for being gone. We were gone a long time, and she did not appreciate that at all. Yes, I am going to be starting. Sorry, let me fix this. I am going to be starting on Halloween prep, but I don't know when. I'm so far behind on the yard and then with the studio shed. I just don't know. I just don't know. And I don't plan on like a huge display this year. I know I say that every year and then I end up doing a big display. But we'll see. I just feel like I really need, I can make the fan work for like, while I'm pushing it, it works. And so I'm like fanning myself off. So I don't know why this thing keeps being weird. I don't know. It's weird. I just really need to prioritize my time and my energy. Dennis, calming down is not happening yet because I just have so much going on and it's so hot. I mean, it is hot. And this fan that I was hoping would be here to calm me down is not working. Oh my God, when we left like Oregon or like started getting to, no, I don't. Vicky, good idea. It's not letting me. That's weird. Why isn't it letting me? Is it because I have it horizontal? That'd be stupid. It is not letting me. Seriously, I wonder if that is because that would be really silly and arbitrary. I mean, I have it on top chat, which reduces some like spam and stuff. That is really weird. I wonder if that is because of, because I have it horizontal. That's really weird. Anyway, this thing at my back. Oh, hold on. Oh, I totally tweaked it. God. Oh, I appreciate that, Renee. You're so wonderful. Oh, Jen, my darling Jen, it's so good to be home. Oh, and a thumbs up would be very much appreciated. Yes, Dennis, thank you for that. So, it's good to be home, but like, I'm wiped out. Mostly from the driving, just the driving, because it was a rental car. And I don't know how it is elsewhere, but in the US, you need to be 25 years old to drive. So I was doing all the driving, even though I had 2 other drivers with me. So that was really tricky. And my hip and my tailbone were, yeah. And that's my own fault. I have no one to blame. Well, not the hip. That's not my fault. That's this body. But I will be getting it treated again with the ultrasound wet needling in a few weeks. But as far as my tailbone, that's my fault. That is entirely my fault because I have not been doing enough of the physical therapy. So that's on me 100%. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for being here. But my back, I don't know what I did. Was it from loading laundry? Like, because I'm in that mode where you're unpacking and you're trying to get caught up and all of that kind of thing. Yeah, frustrating, but that's part of travel. So something else that we're gonna do while we're hanging out, I might take some Tylenol. Yeah, because oh god, because I have plans. I have things I want to do. But like I said, I do see the chiropractor tomorrow, and so I'm sure he'll help with it quite a bit. But until then, God, I can do an ice pack. I can do one of my massage heating things. Renee, it was Olivia and her best friend Emma and I. Yeah, it was all grown-ups this time. Mariah and Reagan were here with James and Kitty, who has just not, Jen, I was just going to talk about that again. Kitty was not thrilled. She was not thrilled. She was not thrilled. We got back and you could tell that she's so silly. She has such an attitude. You could tell that she was happy to have us back, but she also wanted to make sure that we knew that she didn't appreciate what we were doing. I'm going to grab a muscle relaxer. Give me just a sec. I know I have it right over here. Say hi to my door, laundry door, for just a minute. Oh, sorry guys. I really tweaked it, and I think it's just because I was hurrying, trying to do stuff, and then, trying to do stuff. Oops. And so in moving stuff, lifting stuff, trying to put stuff away, yeah, things happen. Oh, God. Okay. But we will take care of that. I have my water with electrolytes. So the other thing is, I don't know. I think it's because it just doesn't want us to do a horizontal live stream. But I like sometimes doing a horizontal live stream. But it doesn't want to show all the comments unless I make it. Anyway, yeah, Kitty was perturbed. She was put out. I'm taking some turmeric, some cinnamon, some muscle relaxer, and some Tylenol. Yeah. And then after we hang out, you and I, us together, then I will go and lie down on an ice pack. I brought the ice pack on the trip. That was a really smart move. I've got to finish unpacking the backpack. Just one of the many things on the list. Thing is, sorry, I'm all over the place today. I am out of my focus medicine, so please bear with me. and it's Sunday, so obviously I can't pick it up today. It is what it is. So I'm like all over the place, and I didn't make time to have the second coffee, which actually does help with ADHD, helps calm things down. So yeah, I'm all over the place, so please bear with me. I need to start planning the Colorado road trip, which will be James and I for our 20th wedding anniversary next month. Renee, I don't know if I have refills, but they're not open today. So I will suss that out tomorrow morning. The thing is, I could swear that I had already picked it up, but I looked through all of my medication that I had picked up and it was gone. Yeah, some of them are like the Walmart, the Walgreens, but mine is at like, a non-chain, locally owned and operated pharmacy that I love to support, and they're so amazing, but it is inconvenient with Sunday situations, that's for sure. But I thought I had already filled it, because I remember ordering the refill and picking up all the refills that I had ordered, but now I can't find it. So did I get it? I don't know. And that's the problem with people with ADHD, managing their ADHD, people that really have it, not just internet have it. I don't know why. It's like a trend or some silly shit to have ADHD or be neurodivergent or whatever other nonsense. But anyhow, managing your own ADHD is very tricky. They won't even be surprised at the pharmacy when I call to ask them if I filled it. They'll be like, oh, it's Julie again. I did not know that, Amy. That's really good to know that caffeine can help with sleep apnea. I did not know that. Yeah, it does help with a lot of things. That's true. Yeah, Dennis, it is difficult, but I'm telling you that ice pack helped a lot. That and my coccyx pillow and the travel pillow that I put over it definitely helped. But it got to where, like, with the 6 or 7 hour drives, those got rough. Those were rough. Hello, Lab Brockington. Thank you for being here. Pamela, you're so cute. Yeah, it's a pretty cool laundry room door. Someday we're going to paint it and make it awesome, but it is what it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Dennis, I'm so happy for you and your new kitties. That's wonderful. So the other thing I am going to be working on is, like I said, planning the Oregon trip. So I have the planning book. You guys remember when I made this? It's so fun. On it are like a bunch of things that you guys have sent. I don't know if you remember us making this. Oh, it's upside down. But yeah, a lot of this is stuff that was sent to us by Frugal Friends back in the day, and I used it to decorate the book, the planning book. And then I have a couple of things to add, like to our scrapbook situation that we do with each trip. Anyway, so what we are working on right now is Colorado. And we're hanging out. Yeah, it's frustrating, Lab, but it'll be okay. I'm going to use my dumpster salvaged notebook first for like the kind of planning before the planning, because in this book, I like to just have to try to make it as neat as possible, because it serves as a planning book, but also as a bit of a scrapbook kind of a thing. Like, for instance, let me see, what can I show you? Although sometimes it's just like I went nuts with stickers and I don't feel bad about it. Yeah. But there have been other times when, like, let me see what I can find to show you. Oh, what's the best one? Well, I have some that unfortunately are not happening when they're supposed to, like This is for, supposed to be Alaska this year, because it was going to be Reagan's turn for our one-on-one trip, which of course did not happen. Same with the Maryland trip that was supposed to happen last year. I had this stuff all ready and like all of our planning and everything, and then life and body and money situations just got in the way. But all the planning is still there, laid out and ready for whenever whenever we can finally do it. And then there was stuff from Legoland with Reggie. Anyway, okay, so we are working on Colorado, and then we are also discussing like what's coming up with everything with the channel. Hi Shatika, thank you so much for being here. Yes, Bonnie, I was able to meet up with Rita and her boyfriend Rick, and they were so generous and kind and lovely, inviting me into their home, and we had just a wonderful time. We had a wonderful, lovely time. Got to hang out for an hour or two, and while we were in Portland, it was just me, Olivia, and Emma. I dropped them off at Powell Books, or Powell's City of Books in Portland, because we hadn't been able to do that one last time. And so dropped them off there, and then I went and met up with Rita and Rick, and it was awesome. Anne, what did you say about yesterday? Dennis, it is. That is something we're going to talk about at some point. I do still have the P.O. box for a while longer. Like, I did pay for another year, but after that year, there's a good chance I'm going to discontinue the P.O. box, just because we don't really do much with it now, where we used to. When the kids were little, we did a lot more with it. But we don't do as much now, so I don't know. We'll see. But I do have it for a year. I do. Like, the messages just keep like going away. It's really weird. I don't know what it's doing on your end, but that's what it's doing. Interestingly, knock on wood, however it's working out, we're not ending up with like lots of spam and trolls. So I don't know. Interesting. Oh, Anne, that's wonderful, but also probably incredibly overwhelming and tiring. But good for you. Oh, Dennis, that's wonderful. So Silverton is one of the towns on the list, because last year I fell in love. Well, we both did. Fell in love with Silverton and Ouray, and it was amazing. It was amazing, and it is on the list to do that again. Yeah, it was amazing. Amazing. So, but James wants to, he's of the mind, we've already done that. Let's see something new. But, so we're compromising. We are still going to go to Silverton and Ouray, but spend more time this time so that we can do more of the stuff there and see more, experience more, all of that. But we're also going to explore Crested Butte, Colorado. So if you guys happen to be familiar with these towns, Silverton and Ouray, and Crested Butte. We'll also probably stop in Durango again, but for a little bit longer. I will, like, I have several weeks before we're doing this, and so I will be working a lot on my physical therapy and stuff like that and being ready. Plus, I won't be driving, and so I will be able to take a little bit of helping medicine. But I don't want to have long drives in between the different towns. And we did a really good job of that last year. Not driving more than 3 hours a day, which was really helpful. It's those like 6 and 7 hour drives that just kill, just absolutely destroy. You know what I mean? Also, before we jump into like Colorado, for those that want to know, sorry, this is bouncy. Like, I don't know what else I can do. Like, careful. But because it's on this table that I'm on, it's just like, anyway, that's aggravating. Let's see if I can tighten this. I think that's as tight as it gets. It just, anyway. God, what the hell was I saying? So anyway, things that we've got coming up here. So I'm going to be like, I've taken last night and this morning to rest a bit, and then also unloading everything, getting life put back together, watering the yard, stuff like that. But my plan is in the early mornings, because it is so hot right now, dog days of summer right now, but I'm going to spend like 2 hours every morning working either on the studio shed or the yard, like my gardens, the garden stuff. I'll be live streaming that over on my current obsession, because that's where I do my gardening stuff now. And then obviously the stuff working with the studio shed and anything to do with dumpster diving will be here on this channel live. I haven't like scheduled it out yet, so stay tuned. I'll try to put up announcements ahead of time. And then the plan is I have to finish the shed. Plus it is, hi Cupid, thank you for being here. It is just too damn hot to dumpster dive right now. I know in years past I've forced myself to get out there and do it regardless of the heat or the cold or the weather, but that's not where we're at right now. I'm still working on cleaning out the shed, and then getting stuff sorted for a potential yard sale or like donation run. Hello TWC, thanks for being here. And then everything for the upcoming store, online store that we're going to do. So that's where I'm putting all of my energy, and I will not add to it, like to the dumpster stuff, until like I am ready to. Sticking to that commitment to not like just wear myself out, and especially where school is starting early this year. Why? I don't know. It's so dumb. We only have a few weeks until school starts. It's so lame. And then also with our anniversary, 20 years, you guys, 20 years, our 20th anniversary, wedding anniversary, next month, and planning that road trip. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. And then of course there's the gardening and the yard work and stuff that like I'm so far behind on it. It's just not like, things just haven't gone according to my plan. You know what I mean? They just haven't. It's like I made plans, I like had everything sussed, and then like life was like, oh yeah. Anyway, so when we do go back to dumpster diving, most likely next month, I want to have, I have a dream of having the studio shed ready by next month. We'll see how it goes. You guys know with this body and in this heat and with everything else in life, it's a little tricky, but I'm going to try. And when we go back to diving, it will be retail. Are you guys hydrating? I am hydrating, and I've got my electrolytes. Please be hydrating and getting your electrolytes. Yeah, Dennis, life is just not fair. That's just, it's not. Oh, that's wonderful, Anne. You keep up the good work. Get that stuff done. Proud of you. So, anywho, those are the plans for, well, some of the plans for the channel. Oh, congratulations, Renee. That's awesome. But then also, I'm becoming a streamer. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. I am going to be a streamer. What am I going to stream? I don't know yet. How am I going to make it all work? I don't know. Will it be on this channel or my current obsession? Both. I'll be streaming on both. What am I going to do during my streams? I don't know yet. Like, I really don't know. I don't know. But some of this, well, over on my current obsession, I am going to be streaming like my yard work and then like housekeeping and stuff like that, just to be motivated to do it. I know like logistically it'll be a little bit tricky, and bouncy and whatever. There won't be the benefit of, you know, things we can do in editing, but I don't care. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then on here, what will I be streaming? Well, obviously working on the studio shed in the early mornings. And then, I don't know what else. I don't know. There's so much stuff I want to talk about, and I can talk till the cows come home. We know that. It's honestly just a matter of, will I be sitting while I'm streaming or standing? Probably a little bit of both. And, yeah, I don't know, but it's what I feel like doing. Oh, Bonnie, that absolutely sucks. Oh, no, I'm sorry. And Cupid's saving for that, too, for AC and furnace. Guys, being a homeowner or even a renter or whatever, not always a lot of fun. Oh, you guys are talking about, like, mosquitoes and stuff like that, and for some reason that jogged my brain to my, allergies, and I'll be doing a little video about it over on my current obsession. Okay, and that's cool. I had no allergies, none, other than, like, I mean, what I normally have, and so just took my, you know, allergy medicine, and plus I'm on Xolair. But anyhow, no, like, no problems at all in Oregon and Washington. So I am allergic to Utah. I'm just allergic. I just am. Yes. Oh, Jen, I totally forgot I was going to tell you guys, and then I got distracted and got on to other things. Yes, I found my little tripod. It was like down in the side of my seat in the car. One of the many little situations, mishaps. It's like I was telling Olivia's best friend, because this was only her second, like, road trip. And I was telling her, if you're going to travel, especially if you're going to road trip, you just have to accept and embrace from the beginning that things are going to go wrong. Stuff's going to go wrong, and that's just the way it is. You don't know what it's going to be. It's all surprises, but stuff is going to go wrong. You're going to forget things. You're going to lose things. There will be mishaps, and you just have to embrace that, because, I mean, if you don't, then everything is just a crisis and ruins your trip and whatever. No. You work hard for the money, and money in this economy and traveling in this economy is an absolute privilege and a pleasure and a treat. And so you, of course, want to get the most you can out of it, right? And you want to have, like, this perfect trip. Well, the only thing that can be perfect is your attitude. That's it. Like, that's the only thing, because stuff is gonna go wrong. There will be disasters. There will be all kinds of things, many of which I will be talking about in upcoming videos over on Frugal Family Flies Again, because that's another thing that I'm working on, is I'm going to be doing hotel reviews, since I'm back to traveling, hotel reviews and traveling tips, and one of them will be just that your attitude and how you respond to the disasters that will happen, like, makes all the difference. And I've traveled a fair little bit, so I feel pretty confident being able to claim, you know, that I can talk a little bit about it. I know a few things. So, okay, Colorado. We have a few weeks to plan it. I want it to be budget friendly, obviously. We are road tripping, but I also want it to be magical and worthy of, you know, our 20th wedding anniversary. Kind of a big deal. So the main towns are Silverton, Ouray, Crested Butte, and Durango. So in Silverton, the things I want to do, same in Ouray, but I want to look for haunted venues, places, cemeteries. I didn't get to go to any of that last time. Plus I was in pain, and yeah, I was in pain, so it was different. But I want to look for some haunted places. I want to look at some historical things. I want to we're gonna hike, and we are going to rent a side-by-side or 4x4 or Jeep or something to get up into the mountains. and be able to explore up much higher than we were able to before, into the Switzerland of America is what they call it. What else? I want to check out like historical sites. We did the mine train thing experience last time, and that was awesome. But I don't see us doing that again. I see us doing other things there that we weren't able to do. I need to figure out our hotels in each of these places. And then James will be bringing his bike possibly too. Hello, Holly. Thanks so much for being here, especially while you're on holiday. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm really interested in lots of haunted stuff, historical stuff, things like that. So if you have ideas and thoughts, please tell me. Hiking, we are absolutely doing, and I'm going to be doing several hikes between now and then. I really enjoyed hiking on this road trip. It was amazing. And I was able to do quite a bit more than I anticipated. I'm not familiar with Pikes Peak, Pamela, but I will write that down so I can look into it. So I do want to look for some like easy to moderate hikes that we can do in each of these towns: Silverton, Ouray, Crested Butte, and Durango. I want to stay in at least one haunted hotel, possibly more, we shall see. And then for the night of our anniversary, I want to stay in a really fun, kind of fancy, let that be the big splurge of the trip, some fabulous hotel, maybe one of the ones that like has hot springs. That could be awesome. I will add that to the list. Dennis, Manitou Springs. Yeah, absolutely, Renee. That's what I'm thinking, especially for like our anniversary day / night, to stay in a really fun, not necessarily fancy, but very comfortable hotel with like hot springs and stuff like that. Yes, Judy. Hi, Judy. Yeah, I am home. I don't have everything put away, but I do have laundry going. And mainly what I need to do is finish unpacking like my toiletries and clothing. Need to finish that. Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome, Angel. That'd be so cool. So what else? Oh, I need to look for, oh, I will, Renee. It's on the list. I've actually been to Canada like 3 or 4 times, but never there. Never there. So, but I do look forward to visiting Canada again. Okay, so we also need to look for restaurants that are exciting or come with really good reviews. Not that, like, because we're not going to just be like eating at restaurants. We do like to do things a little budgety, a little budget friendly. And so we will get, you know, groceries and things like that for when we're in hotels that have the appliances necessary, refrigerators, stove, stuff like that. And then, but we are going to eat out, obviously, a few times. It is our anniversary, you know. Judy, we are talking about next month's Colorado road trip for James and I for our 20th wedding anniversary. So the towns will be in Colorado. We have Silverton, Ouray, Crested Butte, and Durango. I'm looking for stuff there. I'm also somewhat willing to give, what is it called? That town we drove through last time that was just ugly and bleh on our way home in Colorado. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, there's also some things that we're going to do on the way. For instance, and there are things like in Utah, in southern Utah, For instance, Butch Cassidy's childhood home. And hit up some cemeteries. We might do some like easy bike situations with me using the e-bike with my fabulous, very accommodating saddle bike seat that I've yet to use. The trick there that James explained is that bringing the bikes are very expensive. The bikes are very expensive, and so they can't be left outside. And so if we were to bring two, it'd be tricky depending on our hotels, because they would have to be stored in our hotel room, you know? So it's a little tricky, but I really want to ride together, do a little bit of that. But also he'll be doing some rides on his own in various places whilst I am exploring cemeteries and haunting stuff and, you know, stuff like that. Glenwood Springs, is that close to any of those towns? I'll add it and then we can do some research, some geographical research. Yeah, Renee, I'm a cemetery junkie, graveyard junkie. Well, let's look them up. So I have the laptop up and running. The laptop that I had with me on the trip, but did not bring the cord because I was like frazzled. And anyway, let's look it up. I wish I could. I know there's a way because I've seen plenty of people do it, but I wish I knew how to cast, like be able to live stream and show you what I'm looking at on my laptop. If any of you happen to know how to do that and can guide me, that would be amazing. Okay, so these places that you guys have mentioned. What is Pikes Peak? Let's look it up. Pikes Peak. Okay, Pikes Peak is the highest summit of the southern Front Range of the Rocky Mountains in North Carolina, and it is west of downtown Colorado Springs. So, and that, I guess that also includes the Manitou situation. Oh yeah, Renee, someday I will get to Europe. Someday I will get to the UK and to Europe. Someday. Okay, here's a map. I'm going to suss it out. This one looks helpful. Yeah, I really wish I could show you what I'm looking at, but that is not the case. I do not know yet how to do that. I would just look at it on my Google Maps, but I can't can't do that on my phone because my phone is recording. It looks like it is possible. Maybe. Okay, well, I'll check it out. Absolutely, check it out. Yeah, the Stanley Hotel. I need to see if that is at all close to the ones we have planned. So it's in Estes Park. You know what I need? I just need to pull up a road map of Colorado. Okay, that's a good idea. That is helpful. That is way helpful. If you happen to have like restaurant suggestions, or hotel recommendations. I'm going to be doing a lot of research. Some of it I've already done. Hold on, I'm going to adjust you guys just a little smidge. I am going to do some research. Luckily, I already have a lot of research from when we went last year. I do have a lot of research, but where this time we are, I don't know if that's making it any less shaky, but I'm trying. God, what was I saying? Oh, so we are doing a new town that we haven't done before, and that's Crested Butte. And then I also want to do more stuff in Silverton and in Ouray and possibly in Durango. Like there were some haunted and historical places in Durango that I would really like to explore and kind of see, you know, what's what. What if I do... Duh, why didn't I just pull up Google Maps on here, on my laptop? So silly. Okay. So we are looking to see if Pikes Peak makes sense for what we're doing. Say we were starting in Durango. Ooh, it's a 6-hour, I don't know about that. That I didn't realize, it's all the way up in the, yeah, I don't know. It's like heckin' gone from what I'm looking at, but let's see, what about if it, from Crested Butte. Let me see. Oh, you know what? It might actually be possible. Oh, does it? That's awesome. Pikes Peak, Dennis says, has a railroad to the top. Awesome. I will look that up. Holly, you're so naughty. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much for being here. Bishop Castle. Robin, is that in Colorado? Let me look it up. Oh, it is. I mean, we could probably make it work. That'd be a 3.5-hour drive from Crested Butte, so it is possible. What is there? What is Bishop's Castle? Oh, you live in Pueblo? That's awesome. I don't think I'm a Marriott member, Judy. Let's look up this Bishop's Castle. Why does that sound familiar? Sounds really familiar. I mean, obviously I'll look and see, and then that might solve the mystery for me. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Okay, that is really neat. I wonder if we're allowed to tour it. I'm gonna look it up on the map. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. What's the climate like there, Robin? In the oh, what is the Royal? Oh, I can walk in it. That's awesome, Robin. I definitely would want to tour it. And then, what was that other one? Royal Gorge Bridge. You guys are giving me so many great ideas. The biggest issue, though, to keep in mind is drive time. I don't want to drive more than 3 hours a day. And I don't want to, like, for instance, with the trip I just got back from, you know, we lost like at least 2 or 3 almost entire days just to driving. And so I don't want to do that again this time. And I'll look it up, Robin. That's awesome. I want to see a lot of stuff and do a lot of stuff, obviously, of course. But I also don't want to be spending hours and days and hours in the car. Hi, Rita. Thanks for being here. We're not going to do any flying, Renee. It is just going to be road trip. But ideally, I'll be able to like lie down in the back seat of the car, or I don't know. Plus, I won't have to do the driving. James will be doing the majority of the driving, and so I can also like take pain medicine and stuff like that. Oh, Pamela, that really, actually, that makes me want even more to go and do it. So what I'm going to have to do is like map it out. We need like, okay, so what I need to do is see where these different things are in relation to each other and plan out a really good route to get to all of them and to make it the most convenient and cost-effective, best time use of time. What was the town that I really didn't like? There was one I really didn't like on the way home. Can't remember what it was called. Grand Junction. Grand Junction. We almost can't get away from Grand Junction, like get away with not using it. We like have to go through Grand Junction. I mean, we could suss a different route home, but I just don't see it happening. I see us having to, hold on, let me put this on silent. I forgot. Okay, sorry about that. I want to find stuff to do in Grand Junction because I was just not at all impressed when we drove through there last time, and almost certainly we'll drive through there again this time. I don't know if we'll drive through there both ways or maybe just on the way home. I don't know, but I want to find stuff to do there. So like I was uncomfortable. I was in a lot of pain. I was so worn out by the time we went through Grand Junction. And after having been in places like Ouray, you know, and Silverton and Durango and all that, Grand Junction was like, no offense to our Grand Junction frugal friends, okay? But it was just kind of boring and not pretty. But we didn't like do much there. We stayed the night. I slept in. James did a bike ride, and then we left. So it's not like I explored anything that it had to offer. So if you guys know of some things in the Grand Junction area that you would recommend, let me know. Well, that's an idea. We could pan for gold. We did that. Sorry, eye goobies. We did that when we went to the mine train thing in, I think it was in Silverton. We did get to pan for gold, which was awesome. I do gamble a little bit, but not very often. Rita, that's awesome. It was a pleasure. Nice to meet up with you and Rick the other day. If you know of any hotels or restaurants that you recommend in Grand Junction, and then of course activities, or sightseeing things, whatever. I would like to give Grand Junction another chance, a chance to impress me or convert me or make me a little more excited to go through there, you know? I also need to Google out like what there might be to do, other things to do along the route through central Utah. Like, so last time we did Arches National Park, and it is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful place, but I'm not really interested in going again. I mean, it is lovely, okay? And I highly recommend it. But I've been there, I've done it. And when you've got places like Ouray and Silverton that are so lush and cool and beautiful and all that, it's really hard to go through Arches and be excited. I'm the one, I don't like heat, being out in the sun, and that's what it is in Arches. There's no shade. It's hot, especially in summer. So I don't want to do that. I'm sure there's other things in the area besides Arches that are worth doing, but what? I don't know. We did hit that sad, pathetic, that's not very nice, but it is true, it is honest, abandoned, or not abandoned, ghost town. I think it was Cisco that we went through. I was not impressed. Let's see, yeah, there's Arches. I don't want to do that. If you guys can think of anything going through like Green River, Thompson Springs, stuff that is not like Castle Valley or Arches, I would love to know of anything that you can think of to do there. But anyway, oh, that's awesome, Rita. I'm so glad. Yes, Dennis, I've been to Wendover many times. I have some fun stories that I'm going to tell about that. Yeah, some stories I'm going to tell about previous adventures in my younger days in Wendover. That'll be over on my current obsession. Yeah, I was there for New Year's once. It was interesting. Fun story. Some of it's fun, not all of it's fun. Oh, I know what I was going to look up. How to show you how to show you the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Let's see if we can figure this out together. Well, there's videos that tell us how. But, oh, this might work. Let's see, how to screen share on YouTube Live. This post from Minitool will discuss how to screen share on YouTube Live, blah, blah, blah. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so first you have to set up your live stream. Oh, how about that? It says that YouTube has a built-in screen share option in the streaming dashboard. Should we look for that? Let's look for that. I mean, I'm not going to look for it on here per se because I don't know. Well, there is like a little, okay, bear with me. I'm going to push a button and see what happens. Oops. Okay, yeah, I don't think that was helpful, but thanks for bearing with me. Yeah, I don't know what I would, I don't see the thing that it mentioned, which was, what was it called? says I'm looking for share screen. I don't see that on here. I don't see it. It might be something that like I have to figure out and then can include on our next one. But that's also another thing that I'm going to be doing in my like live streaming here and on my current obsession and on TikTok. I'm going to do some there as well. Exploring other things, you know what I mean? Exploring other things. And like looking stuff up and reading about stuff and whatever. I am going to be doing that, so it would be really handy to know how to share the screen. Okay, so let me look on my YouTube. You guys have any guesses? Because I don't see anything that says screen share. Well, let me look at some of these. Go live, upload, create a post. What? Does it say where you will find that? Okay, so it says to click the share screen option in the streaming dashboard. What is the streaming dashboard? Let me see. Oh, that's cool. So I did notice some pretty awesome, like, things that you can do. One, I've wanted to know how, and that's like if like the streamer needs to take a bathroom break, which I will. I guarantee I will. There's like a screensaver that you can put there while you're going to the bathroom. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, Pamela, I'll write that down. I don't know if we're going to end up in Denver, but if we do, then I will add that and the Meow Wolf installation there, which I'm so excited. I saw the one in Las Vegas. I would love to see the one in Denver as well. Molly Brown house. And you say it's haunted? I sure hope so. And of course, Meow Wolf. And that's if we go to Denver. I don't know. I don't know. That's true, Renee. I could use StreamYards. First, I want to try with YouTube and see if I can figure it out that way, just so I don't have to deal with another app or situation. But I will keep that in my back pocket. So thank you. Yeah, I'll do more of that, Robin. Absolutely, I will. But I do like to get recommendations and suggestions from you guys because it's super helpful. Like we were able to go to Pig and Pancake in Oregon on the coast, and that was amazing. And I heard about it from somebody else. I'm confused, Renee. Where you are in a corner and broadcast share screen with computer. I don't know quite what that means. Okay, there's a thing to manage. Then there's a thing to stream with the overlay for breaks, which is awesome. Oh, third-party tools. But that looks like it's only if I record from, oh, okay. If I record from the computer, which, I mean, I am going to do a test run of that just to see, because it has the, God, what is the word? The camera, but I've never used it, so I don't, well, I think I might have used it once, but I don't know what the quality will be, if it'll be better or worse than my phone. Someday I am going to get a vlogging camera, I promise. Connect streaming software to go live. Closed captions, stream key, da 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 da. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to do some more research or use the Streamlabs. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I will keep an eye out for that, Phyllis. Yeah, Dennis, I think so. So that kind of sucks because I don't know how to do it on here without I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's fun, having the overlay for breaks. God, but I'm trying to suss out how to stream. I don't want to use Streamlabs unless I absolutely have to. I know it's not a big deal. Probably don't think it's a big deal, but, you know. The issue here, I can't find... Okay, so streaming dashboard. What if it's share? There's a share button here. Hold on, let me see what it does. Copy link, quick share, create a post. Nope. Nope. That's not helpful. I know, Renee, Canadian girl, I know. I just don't know how to do it. It's so frustrating. I am not tech savvy, computer literate beyond bare necessities. Ooh, that the anti-inflammatory medicines and the muscle relaxer, are starting to take effect. That's awesome. Still super duper excited for the chiropractor tomorrow, but feeling a little better right now. Oh, there's like a guide. Let me check that out. This is another option, OBS. I don't know anything about that. I would have to look into it to see if it's safe or worth doing. Well, I mean, it looks like it's a popular thing that people use, this OBS. I don't know if that's like similar to Streamlabs, whatever the hell, what it's called. Yeah, one of the kids might, well, they might know Renee, but they don't do that themselves. So I don't know that they would know. I think it's a matter of, I need to find, let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this aloud just so I can hear it. To screen share with YouTube's built-in feature, so it has a built-in. Just click the share screen option in the streaming dashboard. A pop-up window will come up that allows you to pick the screen or app you would like to share. Once you've picked the screen or app you like, click share. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the live stream dashboard, which I swear this has to be it. Oh, hey, there's some stream setup help. Oh, you know what part of it is? I don't have streaming software set up on here. So that might be the issue. That's weird. Like, I didn't have to set up anything like that on my phone, but apparently on the laptop I do. I'm looking, Renee. I don't know. Dennis, that's so silly. Don't talk like that. Yeah, it's like a whole to do. And there's like there's a 24-hour wait time. So, okay, I have to have no live streaming restrictions in the past 90 days, which I don't think I do, and I need to verify my channel. Yeah, I don't have any. So, bada. I have already done the verification process. All right, it's gonna be a to-do. I thought, and I hoped, I seriously hoped that we could like just figure it out together, but I don't know. Yeah, why is it such a big deal to be able to live stream on my freaking laptop? I didn't know. I don't get it. I thought it said it had built-in software, and now it's like saying stuff about like that I need to download. I need to know how to download a streaming software. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be like, for a lot of people, probably it wouldn't be any kind of an issue or a to-do, but for me, it is. I'm just not. God, I want to set it up. To screen share, just click the screen or share screen option in the streaming dashboard. I swear to you, this doesn't exist. Screen share. Let me look. I'm looking and I'm looking. There's a stream key, stream health, shopping. I'm just going to have to watch like, well, I guess I could do that right now. Some tutorials on how to do it. It just sucks. Like, I can't hook it up for you guys to see it.
Webcam live streaming is an easy way to go live from your computer.
Okay, it doesn't require an encoder. Well, that's good. Anyway, we'll figure all that out. We'll suss it out. And I will start streaming pretty regularly here and also on my current obsession. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot. Yeah, Renee, that's what I'm thinking. And it's frustrating. Dennis, 100%. Computers were supposed to make life easier, but, and in some ways they absolutely have. But also, God, I don't know. Oh, I do have a little update. We're back to dumpster diving news. So some of you will remember, oh, Renee, that's wonderful. We cleaned out our fridge the other day before the trip. I need to put that video up. But anyhow, I believe it was Dollar General, might have been Family Dollar, whatever, that if you guys remember, it went out of business. It got shut down, and I was so bummed because I didn't know that was happening. And so I wasn't able to like take advantage of the clean out, and that was, anyway, but it is now a Dollar Tree up and running. So unfortunately, it's not what it was before, might be a little bit different in the inventory that they carry, but we will start hitting it up. And when I have the freaking studio shed done, not like done, but like cleaned out, organized, ready to start the online store stuff, ready for yard sale, and then a place to like process whatever we find, then, and I'm hoping to do that in the next couple weeks, then we will start diving again, specifically retail, and we will check out the that new dollar store. Yeah, Renee, for reals. Ooh, Bonnie. Oh, Mariah made the most amazing chocolate chip cookies last night. My Lord. My girl's got like serious baking and cooking skills. Okay, so we're going to listen to this video.
This way does not require an encoder, and since most computers have built-in cameras, this option requires no extra equipment and is available to anyone with a YouTube channel. Before you can live stream, make sure you enable streaming and verify your channel at youtube.com/verify. Note that this verification is different than some of the verification badges on other channels.
So it's a different kind of verification.
Once you're enabled and verified, here's how to go live with webcam. Click the create icon and then go live. From the list of the live streaming options on the left-hand side, select webcam. If it's your first time, you'll have to grant access to your camera, mic, and storage. From here, you'll need to add a title and select the privacy setting for your stream. If it's your first time, we recommend that you test with a private or a listed stream.
We'll be doing that. We'll do a testing. I don't know how much of this you can even hear, but we will be doing, I'm just going to show you. Hold on.
You'll also need to indicate if your stream is made for kids or not. Select more options.
All right, this isn't ideal, but it's what we're going to do.
Like disabling or enabling live chat or monetization features. Once you're done, click next. Your camera will then take a picture for your thumbnail. You can choose to retake the thumbnail or upload a custom thumbnail that's 16 by 9. You can also share your stream here. When you're ready, click go live. During your live stream, you can chat with your viewers, share your stream, and more. And when you're done streaming, click end stream at the bottom. When your stream is finished, you'll see a snapshot of your stream's metrics. You'll find these metrics in YouTube Analytics after the stream.
But how do I share my screen? I guess we have to keep looking. We got to keep looking. We got to keep sussing. We just got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. So I definitely need to I definitely am going to have to do this verification thing and then keep trying to figure out how to how to share my screen. That's really frustrating. Oh, maybe I have it here. Hold on. No, because I still haven't found this share screen option. I keep looking. You know what? Here's a thought. It might be that it won't let me until I've done the verification process. That is, that's a possibility. Anyway, we are well over an hour. I think I'm going to make some coffee. And then I think I'm going to play some Minecraft because I haven't in so long. No, I will make my bed first. I do need to do that. Oh, and I need to switch my laundry. But some of the things that we'll be doing on future live streams, or because I am going to be streaming a lot more, I think we will watch some other people's dumpster diving content and share our thoughts on it while live streaming once I figure out how to do this. And then on like my current obsession, we'll be looking up it's a different kind of verification, Dennis. That I actually was wondering that too, but it's a different type of verification. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. But on like my current obsession, I will live stream like stuff in the yards, in the garden, housekeeping, have you guys hang out with me while I do that. And then also here in my little recording corner, we'll be looking up a lot of things like women's health, stuff like that, talking lots about that. I'm thinking like something like Menopause Mondays, or I don't know. I have a lot of ideas in my head. A lot. But I think I need more coffee. Coffee. Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go. But it was wonderful to hang out. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and ideas and suggestions on the upcoming Colorado 20th wedding anniversary road trip. If on the rebroadcast you're watching this and you want to leave any suggestions, places you've been, places that you've eaten, places you've stayed, places that were really fun to see and experience in this Colorado road trip, please do leave those in the comments, because I would love to get some ideas as I work to plan this. I will live stream again tomorrow morning. But that's probably going to be taking care of the peaches and stuff, so that'll probably be over on my current obsession. Anyway, you guys are wonderful. It's good to be home, but I'm also wiped out. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do the peaches in the morning over on my current obsession, so stay tuned for that. It'll be early because of how hot it is. It's gonna have to be really early. I'm planning on like 7 or 7:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. There's my Reagan. There's my beautiful boy going in the laundry room, sussing laundry. Yeah, so stay tuned. Probably super duper early tomorrow morning. Go ahead and live stream out in the yard, working on the peaches and stuff like that. I think so. I think that's the plan. There's my beautiful boy. He's so beautiful. Anyway, so stay tuned. And then later we will also live stream in here, and then of course out in the studio shed as we continue to work on that. Maybe we'll do that on Tuesday or Wednesday morning. We will live stream working on the shed, but I think I need to prioritize those couple of early morning hours where it's bearable to be outside. I think I need to prioritize the yard stuff. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, you guys are great. You guys are fabulous. It's good to be home. Excited to get some stuff going and doing some things and bringing you along for some of it. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and helping me suss out some stuff. I'm going to continue working on it, get it all figured out, and then hopefully the next time we sit down in here to live stream, I will be able to share my screen. How cool will that be? All right, have a beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all real soon. Okay? All right. Okay. Bye.